Well, hello, beautiful people. This is Jessica Jones with Taurus Financial Solutions, coming to you today with a quick tutorial on employer-sponsored retirement plans. So these are typically going to be your 401k, your 403b, 457. It just depends on if you're public sector or private sector, but these are the most popular offerings if you're fortunate enough for your employer to offer them for you. So the way these work is they are tax deferred, meaning that you're not going to pay taxes on what you put into them now, but you will have to pay taxes on it when you start drawing from it. So typically you're going to have to wait until at least age 59 and a half to start drawing from it, except for in certain special circumstances, which we'll get into in a different video. But so after age 59 and a half, but typically before age 72 is when you're gonna have to start drawing. Some people don't need that retirement account for income, but whether you need it or not, the government, Uncle Sam wants his cut of it because you've never paid taxes on that money. So by 70, you're gonna have to start drawing out at least your required minimum distributions, or RMDs, so that you can start paying taxes on this money that you haven't paid taxes on yet. All right. Now, there's several advantages to having an employer-sponsored retirement plan. Number one is it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, right? Meaning that it comes out before it hits your bank account at all. So it goes directly into that 401k, let's say, pre-tax. So you're going to get a tax credit on it for this year because you put that away and the government wants you to save for retirement. But you're just kind of kicking the can down the road because you are going to have to pay taxes on it at a later, whenever you start pulling it out. But that's one advantage, is it starts growing tax deferred. Also, it has your employer plans have higher contribution limits than an individual plan would have, like an IRA would have. Because your 401k plans and your employer plans are going to allow you to, for 2021, the contribution limit is $19,500 annually, as compared to an individual retirement account, or IRA, which is $6,000 annually max. So that helps you be able to put away more money, number one. Number two, some employers will match your contributions, whether it's, let's say, 1% or 3% match. It can be zero. It's up to them what they want to match. But if you have an employer, say, that matches your contributions, they match 3%. That means you're putting in 3% of your annual income, and then they're going to match you that 3% as well. So in essence, it's giving you 6% that you're putting away instead of just your 3%, which is doubling what you're putting in, which is free money. So I always recommend, if your employer has a match, to at least contribute as much as the match, so that you can get all of that putting away for retirement. That's not coming out of your pocket, it's coming out of theirs, so it's pretty cool. So if you have any questions on any of these plans, please email me, let me know. We'll get more into the weeds with all of this stuff. This was just a quick 101, and I'll get into also just individual retirement accounts and Roth individual accounts as well, for folks who may be self-employed or don't have the advantage of having an employer offer them a retirement account. The employer retirement accounts are nice, also a good way to start, because they typically are going to have a third-party administrator administrating the 401k plan, and they're going to narrow down your investment options so that they're not super speculative. They're to act as a fiduciary on your behalf, offering you investment options that are not going to be outrageously risky, but more middle of the road, to help you grow your portfolio in a safer way. I mean, it's still in the market, it's still in a brokerage account typically, but it'll help narrow down the options for you for a new investor, or someone who doesn't have the time or just wants to put it away and save it and have it grow some too. So these are great plans to get you started. Please email me with any questions or any other topics that you would like to learn about. If you found this helpful, please email a girlfriend, and you can subscribe to the weekly educational newsletter. Whether you do business with me or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get out information so you can make informed decisions on your financial needs. So again, taurusfinancialsolutions.net if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks as always for listening. Cheers to your health and wealth, and have a wonderful day. Bye.